Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about how does car insurance work. But before come to the subject, I have a request to you. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon just beside the subscribe button. Now come to the subject. How does car insurance work? An auto policy can cover many different risks and protect you financially. Car accidents can be expensive, especially if your vehicle is badly damaged or anyone is injured. The role of the car insurance is to help cover the bills and protect you from the potential devastating financial liability. Some key takeaway. A car insurance policy consists of several types of coverage, some of which will be mandatory or optional, depending where you live. Virtually every state requires drivers to have some form of car insurance and also sets minimum amounts. The price of auto insurance will vary according to the types and amounts of the coverage, the deductible you choose, and other factors. How does car insurance cover? A car insurance policy consists of several types of coverage, some of which are mandatory in most states, while others are optional. The most common coverage are bodily injury liability coverage. If you are involved in an accident that results in an injury to another driver or their passenger and you are at fault, this coverage will help pay any associated cost up to the limit on your policy. It is required in 49 states and the District of Columbia. Property damage liability coverage. This covers any damage you cause to another driver's vehicle or other property, such as a neighbor's fence. It is also required in virtually every state. Next, collision coverage. Collision insurance can cover damage to your vehicle in the event of an accident. It is optional in every state. Comprehensive coverage, also known as other than collision. Comprehensive cover damage to your vehicle from causes such as flooding, a fallen tree, or a fire. It is also covers if your car is stolen. Like a collision coverage, it is also optional. Medical Payment Personal Injury Protection (PIP). Mandatory in some states. Medical pay or PIP covers medical bills and related costs if you or your passenger injured in an accident. Next, uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. If you are ever in an accident with someone who doesn't have car insurance or whose insurance isn't sufficient to cover the damage they have caused, this insurance can cover that shortfall. It is a mandatory in some states. If you are leasing a car or have an outstanding auto loan, you might also consider a separate type of policy known as gap insurance. In the event that your car is declared a total loss after an accident, gap insurance will cover any difference between what your auto insurance company pay you and what you still owe on your lease or loan. In addition to the coverage above, many insurers also offer more specialized type of policies such as antique or classic automobile insurance and rideshare insurance for people who drive for the companies like Uber or Lyft. Note that if you use your car for work purposes, you may need a commercial car insurance policy rather than a personal one. Warning: if you sell your car or switch insurance providers, make sure you cancel your old car insurance policy. Now, who does car insurance cover? In general, a personal auto insurance policy will cover the policyholder and any family member listed as drivers on the policy. Policies also typically cover anyone who isn't on your policy but is driving on your car with your consent. How much does a car insurance cost? According to AAA, annual premiums for full coverage insurance averaged $1,296 to $1,403, depending on the size of the vehicle in 2021. Still, your cost could be much higher or lower. The cost of car insurance depends on a wide range of factors, including the buyer's driving record, where they live, and the value of their cars. Price can also differ from company to company for the same coverage. A major variable is the policy's level of coverage. States that mandate certain types of coverage also set minimum required amount for them. For example, a driver in Ohio must have at least $25,000 per person and $50,000 per accident in bodily injury liability coverage, plus $25,000 in property damage liability coverage, often expressed as 25 by 50 by 25. That's just a minimum. Drivers can and often should buy more coverage than that, especially if they have significant asset to protect them lawsuit. For example, rather than 25 by 50 by 25, a driver might buy 100 by 300 by 100 or 250 by 500 by 100, which will naturally cost more. Still, another factor in the case of collision and comprehensive coverage is the deductible the policyholder chooses. That's how much the policyholder has to pay out of pocket before their insurance kicks in. And the lower the deductible, the more their insurance will cost. For example, a policy with $500 deductible will be more expensive than one with $1,000 deductible. How to file a car insurance claim? The most important thing. If you have been in an accident or your car has been damaged in some other way, you should notify your insurance company as soon as possible. It will assign a claim adjuster whose job is to assess the damage and determine how much the insurer is obligated to pay you under your policy. Ask your insurer what information it needs to process your claim. It might, for example, request that you send photos of your damaged car via text, mail, or through the insurance company's app. You should also save any documentation such as police report if there is one, and a receipt if you had to pay for your car to be towed. If another driver was involved, you will want to provide their name and insurance information to your insurer. That's all for today. Thank you for watching my video.